Hello, it's Saturday the 7th of November. Let me just say one thing to you now. In Yorkshire, if you say cricket, everybody goes mad. In Wales, if you say rugby, everybody goes mad. In North Petherton, you say Carnival, and everybody goes mad, and I'm going to go mad as well. My name's Malcolm Jones. I'm going to do the commentary tonight on the Carnival that's going to come right through here, and my co-presenter, my co-commentator is my very good friend, John Farrance. John?
Hello, thank you, good evening. This is just a little idea before we start exactly what's going to happen tonight. You are going to see a lot of carnival carts that are coming down the road. They all start off basically from a metal chassis and a wooden platform. Now what happens is this: as they come along, the judges have got to make decisions as to who is the best. And broadly, this is what the judges are looking for. First of all, they're looking for the general presentation of the cart, including the structure, the finish, and the neatness. Then they're looking to see how good the lighting is, how well it's presented. Next come the costumes. Good costumes, bad costumes, they'll give them the points out of 10. Then the makeup for the people who are wearing those costumes. And then finally, the movement of the people on the cart and the music. This is all the things that the judges will be looking for to see which is the best cart on the road. So now you've got that information, you have a look as well, see what decision you come up with. We'll see you later.
We certainly will. And after the Carnival, when the credits have all gone, then you can see the results. Check, see if you got the results right, see if the judges got it right. But most of all, it's your opinion that counts. If you enjoy the Carnival, that's great. Come and see the Carnival, because it's even better live than it is on video. But if you can't see the Carnival or you want a lasting memory, hope this video does it justice. We'll be back with you in just a moment, because I'm sure the Carnival is going to start up any moment now. Here in the crowd. Well, this is not the sort of introduction we usually have to North Petherton Carnival. We brought it in. The fire engine was at the centre. You can see a little bit in the road. If you can see that there's a fireman stopping the band, there's a problem at the back. They're going to try and turn the fire engine round. The fire engine's actually reversing. There's a problem. They're going to try and get through. There is a problem somewhere. The engine's been on call, and now they've got to go back through. Now there's a band core collecting float. There is a real problem. They're backing into the crowd. Let's hope it's not one of the floats, because well, we don't want it. There's some outriders coming down through. You may hear this, that there is a problem. That the outriders are going to flank the fire engine and take them through. Somewhere along the line, there's a problem. If we hear anything during the running of the Carnival video, we'll let you know. We hope it's nothing serious. We hope that it's no. Oh, this is sound terrible. I'm going to say we hope it's only a house on fire or something. No, we don't hope that it's a house. We just hope that it's not involving the Carnival, because a lot of people put a lot of effort in, and we don't want anything bad to happen. I hope you heard that on the floor. He's just the announcer and saying he's very sorry for all that. The band's reassembling. We're hoping that the band is going to pick up. There you go. The band are picking up. I will start now, and we'll officially start. And this is Malcolm. You saw me just now and saying hello and welcome. Thank you all for buying this Carnival tape. We hope you enjoy it very much. We're looking now right down through the road, and this is the Royal Leamington Spa Drum Corps. There we go. We had to go through the crowd to get the drums, but we've got them. The Drum Corps, the Royal Leamington Spa Drum Corps. All the way from Leamington, they come every year to honour us with their presence, the Royal Leamington Spa Drum Corps. And follow just behind, we have Mr. The collecting float, kindly donated by Vincent Self Drive. They're good guys. They lend a float, and a lot of money's coming in. All the money collected, of course, either goes in prize money and the rest is left over goes to charity. Let's just have John in for a few moments to say a few words, to introduce himself, and just settle down and relax here, John. John Farrance.
Thank you, Malcolm. Well, as the Royal Leamington Drum Corps went by just now, they were playing that tune rather slowly, but in case you didn't recognise it, it was, of course, the theme from that, dare I say, fabulous little television presentation, EastEnders.
Every loser wins, and that's what will happen here. Every loser will win. You can see John Field there. He's the chairman of the committee. Thank you very much.
The Carnival video runs for about 2 hours. Full details about to acquire the Carnival video is on page 13 of the program.
I don't know if you all caught that. That was the chairman of the North Petherton Carnival Committee, and he gave us a bottle of Cointreau, which we very, very much appreciate. We're going to get some nice shots now of the horses. These are here by kind commission of the Chief Constable of Avon and Somerset. And everybody loves to see the police horses. John, they're really beautiful creatures.
Yes, yes, they're superb horses, and they're really kept in pristine condition. By the way, Malcolm, could I just remind the people that are watching the video that the Cointreau that is given to us is strictly for medicinal purposes, that is to keep the cold out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at that lovely shot of the horse. We'll try and get a close-up of that beautiful face with the brown eyes and the lovely big ears. Oh, he galloped past. Oh, we saw a lady with a bucket then walking behind the horses. I think she was picking up money rather than anything else. The police car. And now I'm happy to say that we're going to start. This is what you've been waiting for. This is the North Petherton Carnival, the night of nights, and we're looking at the very first float. It's the Hillview Carnival Club of Burnham-on-Sea. This is a juvenile entry, and it's the Wedding in Toyland. It's a tableau, and we'll look for little 7-year-old Sarah, and she's a doll in the box on the side. A very, very good entry to start the carnival, John. Hillview Juvenile Carnival Club from Burnham-on-Sea.
Yeah, now this is really pretty, Malcolm. This is just the youngsters in Carnival that, in 7, 8, 9 years' time, they'll be the adults that go on the really big carts with a big presentation. But look at all the colour and the work that's gone into that. I think all the mums and dads and helpers that made this one should be congratulated. There's little Sarah there, sitting in her little box. She looks as though she's got the best job in Carnival, having a sleep all the way around.
We've got the best job in Carnival, John. We got a bottle of Cointreau and the best view of all. There's the bride and groom. Oh, happy days. Hey, wedding days are happy days.
Wedding days? Are you reminding me of my wedding day?
Oh, yes.
Well, it was 27 years ago, I think now.
Really?
Yes, seems like yesterday. I wish it was tomorrow. I'd cancel it.
He doesn't mean that, he does. Marina Sydenham Juvenile Carnival Club. That was juveniles. The juveniles have pushed their way to the front this year. And this is their Carnival Fantasia. Last year they did the Land of Make-Believe, which took second in Bridgewater. And the first at Western Supermare. The music, of course, Russ Abbott's. What an atmosphere. And the tractors driven by Ray Pierce, who's been with the club since they started. We know a little bit about this club, John. Marina Sydenham Juveniles.
Yes, in actual fact, what the Marina Sydenham Juveniles have done this year is to go to their old members and get the costumes from all their past productions on the Carnival floats, and you'll see there's several different subjects on there, and that's what they've done. They've done one for each of their past productions. That's Carnival Fantasia.
And these are Carnival people of the future. I love a party with a lovely atmosphere. Oh, we've got a happy atmosphere going on here this evening. Bags of smiles and everybody's happy. It's a beautiful evening. Let's just get things into perspective here, because I want you to know it's a beautiful evening at North Petherton. No mist, no fog, no rain, no frost. Beautiful. We're looking now at Francis Coombs and friends, and they are circus folks. And we'll see if we can get a little bit closer on these. There we are, the ringmaster, the lion, the polar bear, the trapeze artists, the clowns, and more clowns. Circus folks. Did a cartwheel then. I wish I could do a cartwheel. You got a nose like you'll have if you drink that bottle of Cointreau, John.
Actually, it's me that's rationing out the Cointreau this evening.
We're on Young Calypso's Carnival Club of Bridgewater and the Flower Garden. Last year they did medieval mice and they gained 3 prizes, including the Best Costume Award. They've been in Carnival for 4 years and they aged from 18 months to 7 years. 18 months. We'll see if we get some close-ups on these little fellas. It's not always that easy with the walk-in entrance. Ah well. Moving on to the Centurions Carnival Club of Bridgewater and their Kingdom of Fire and Ice. This is based on the Torval and Dean Ice Extravaganza Fire and Ice. Last year they did the Quest for the Bloodstone, and here we are, the very first of the major clubs this year. Kingdom of Fire and Ice. Fire at the front, and then the polar bears with the ice at the back. I think he got the point. There's 2 great characters at the back. That's Tommy Tucker and Clive Harding, 2 local personalities from Bridgewater. That's Clive Harding and that's Tommy Tucker. They're known as Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. 2 great guys. They've been in Carnival for years and years. Right now, this is the Young Generations Carnival Club of Bridgewater, and they're beak to beak. Last year they did the Chinese Carnival, which took a first in Bridgewater. They're celebrating 10 years in Carnival this year, and if past members like to contact Janet Harvey, they're going to have a little reunion. Let's have a look at these Young Generation Carnival Club of Bridgewater, and they're racing ostriches beak to beak.
Yeah, so come on all you past members of the Young Generation Carnival Club. This year is going to be reunion year, so just get hold of Janet Harvey in Polton Street or write to her, and she'll tell you when it's going to happen and the date and all the rest of it.
Oh, we had a little bother then with a lot of people standing in front of us. This town is bursting at the seams. There's nowhere for them to go. They tend to stand in front of us, and we're absolutely lost. We've got number 31 coming up here now, and she's the Fire Queen, and this is presented by Kerry Hooper of Ilminster, and very good it is too. Followed by number 4, Jenny and Maria Hockway of Taunton. Up, up and away. Last year they were Kids in Space, which took a 2nd prize. They are with their gigantic balloon. In behind that balloon, number 8. We're looking for number 8 there, and that's Mr. T by E.J. Marriott. We're going to find him. I'm determined to find Mr. T, because if we don't get him on here, he's likely to come and rough me up a little. There he is! Little mean man, Mr. T. We won't mess with him around. What do you think of Mr. T, John?
Looks as though he's been round all the public toilets and pinched all the chains.
Village People Carnival Club of North Petherton. This is a local club. They're flowers in the rain. I know these. Very, very good entry there. See the boy at the front? That's young Hugh. Some lovely flowers, some lovely decorated float. They're all local lads. They're all having a good time. There we are, there's some bugs as well. I'm sure that's going to do well tonight. That's the music from The Move. That was the very first record ever played on Radio 1. Number 10, the little girl just walking down there. You may not even see her, but she is there. Number 10, that's Rose West from Sherborne, and it's T for 2. There we are, we've got her, T for 2. And in behind, number 102, that's Master Stephen Robinson from Sherborne, and he's a space boy. And we've got a couple of Harlequins in behind. That's Tina L. Diehouse of Chard, Harlequin and Columbine. What do we know about this, John?
Well, it's little known, but the Columbine is the female of the Harlequins, sort of 17th century Harlequins. That's very pretty costumes they got there, and it's not just that kind of material. All those little bits of colour have been sewn in.
We got Moby Dick from Eddington School at Birtle. I will give a gold sovereign to the first man to sight the white whale. I remember when you were on holiday in Corfu, John, Greenpeace kept rolling you back in the sea every time you lay on the beach. We're looking up the road now to the Pentathlon Carnival Club of Moreland. We're listening to the music of Kakaturian and the Sabre Dance, and this club, they're going to win the County Cup. This is my prediction. It's magnificent. It's called the Cossack Display. The Cossacks, the display for the Tsar. We're going to look at this one now for a long time. It's magnificent. It's huge. This is so big that we can't capture it all in our cameras. It's, I don't know, how long would you say this cart is, John?
Well, of course, it's two carts together, Malcolm, so you've got to be talking about 100 feet there between the two of them, I think.
Magnificent, magnificent display.
That's another triumph for the Pentathlon Carnival Club, always well known for making their models, and this year is no exception. Just behind them we got number 135, which is C&P Kermod, St. Peter and the Devil. Well, what a little devil he is. Two youngsters that come from North Newton, very near here, and this is their first year in Carnival. Just behind there, that's number 19, you can see it at the moment. That young lady calls herself...
She's proud as a peacock, and that's Lynn Tutty of Dawlish. Sorry to come in on you there, John, but the computer broke down for a while. Lynn Tutty from Dawlish, proud as a peacock. That's a long way to come, Dawlish. well worth the effort. Lovely costume. We're just looking at some crowd shots, and we're going back now to the White Hart Carnival Club and their presentation, which is called Votes for Women, I believe. Yes, Votes for Women. We're desperately trying to see the number. Number 57, Votes for Women. It's the White Hart Carnival Club of Midsummer Norton. Sorry about the delay. Last year they did Peter Pan's Rescue of the Lost Boys and gained 7 prizes. The music is from the Suite No. 1 in E flat by Gustav Holst. Do you think women should have the same rights as men?
Oh yes, Malcolm, especially if they want to be the strong, silent type.
That'll be the day. In the previous carnival at Bridgewater, the cart was empty because they couldn't get through the traffic. But here, this is a girl who brought the horse down in the Grand National, I believe it was. We're looking back through and seeing that various people are getting arrested. In the generator at the back, there's the women. They went on hunger strikes. They refused to eat. And then eventually, under Emily Pankhurst, they did get suffrage, universal suffrage, votes for women. Very, very good entry. And we stay with that as long as we dare. Oklahoma, the musical by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Oh, I always want to sing this, John. He's telling me not to. This is presented by the Triangle Carnival Club of Ilminster, Oklahoma.
Belong to the land,
and the land we belong to is grand. Hey, hi-oh, me-do-de, hey. That's excellent. That's a real good Carnival Cup. Oklahoma. That was a guy from Dallas was in that one. He sang all the songs, then he went on and became Sue Ellen's husband in Dallas. No!
Miss Ali. Miss Ali's husband.
That's right. She's got the glasses, but not in her hand. Abracadabra! This is the Renegades Carnival Club trying to use some sorcery to get some cups. Abracadabra, all the witches. I like this, John.
Yeah, this is the Renegades Carnival Club from Bridgewater. This is a real change for them. They got all the witches there trying to conjure up some magic spells. Just that when we get towards the back of the cart there, you're going to see old Merlin. There he is, old Merlin the magician, trying to conjure up, and a very well-made spell book there at the back. Very neatly done. It's a job to see it quite so well on video, but it really is very neatly made.
How dare you criticize this video? We're looking now at the Kingston family at the front. The Jam Jar Genie. That's Stuart Kingston, followed by Little Alice in Wonderland. That's 120. That's Emma Kingston, Alice through the looking glass, I'm sorry. Giving us a wave. Hello, Emma. Wave to Uncle Malcolm. There we go, that's Emma. She's a lovely girl. The Kingston family over the years have collected hundreds of prizes. And we may have got Emma there and unfortunately missed Dad. Bob Kingston, he was the Pink Panther we saw him behind. Looking now back. Oriental Magic, this is a favourite for the County Cup from the Ramblers Carnival Club. Last year the Caribbean Carnival, and they won everywhere. They got 28 cups and they're hoping to emulate the success. Music Kamasaki by the Kamasakis. We'll have a look and we'll talk about it in just a moment.
Yeah, Malcolm, this is last year's County Cup winners.
Just looking at the intricate detail, we're going back to take the whole cart now if we can. These are the Buddhas, the idols on the roof. That's the whole cart, the whole concept. What about that?
Yeah, this is the Ramblers Carnival Club. They took the County Cup, they took first everywhere they went last year, and they're out this year to prove that last year wasn't just a fluke. This is a beautiful cart, it's got everything. It's got colour, it's got design, it's got strip lighting, which has never been used before by the Ramblers. Even the tractor, the generator is all featured as part of the general show. This is beautiful, this is fantastic.
Oh, we got some lovely can-can girls. This is the Rambler supporters. Latest Ramblers can-can. I didn't recognize her until she actually pulled her skirt up. Now I know who she is. Oh, come on in, girls. They're gonna do it now. This is terrific. Oh, I love North Petherton. The cheek of it all, John, the cheek of it all.
Oh yes, scantily dressed girls again. Well, mind you, I'm not against scantily dressed girls, not as often as I'd like to be.
I'm sorry, John, they're taking out the Dragonfly Carnival Club there. And we're just looking for the number. We can see, Dragonfly Carnival Club of Wales. We're really a little bit hot and bothered by the girls. I'm hot and John's bothered. Swinging Scarecrows, they're called. Last year they were Choo Choo Parade, which won a second prize at Shepton Mallet. The music is Let's Dance. Number 29 on our screens right now. Boy, they're coming on us faster than we can shake a stick at them. This is John Carpenter of Burnham-on-Sea. He's jesting my way. He won a first last year. No, I'm sorry, it's his first year as a single masquerader. But he spent many, many years on the floats. Oh, John, they sort of come at you fast at North Petherton. This is really well organised this year.
Yeah, well, of course, the thing about North Petherton Carnival against some of the other ones, they've just got a long, straight road to run down through with no corners to go around.
Who's this one, John?
This looks to be like, yes, it's the Domino Carnivals Club. They come all the way from Chard. This year they're doing a Scarecrow, I'll put my new teeth in, a Scarecrow's Dream.
They've gone into the comic features section this year, hoping for success. And we'll have a long look at this because it really is good. The music, the push bike song by the Mixtures. This is really excellent. I wonder if it'll win. They're on bikes, look. One in the middle, that's a bike made up of a flower.
Just look at the colour there, Malcolm. Look at the colour.
Look at the birds. Oh, lovely. And up the road now. We're going to ask our cameras to take it in. The total concept of the Vagabonds. Here we are from the very beginning. Vagabonds Carnival Club. Entertainment USA. This is the Vagabonds in their 40th year, doing what the Vagabonds do the best. The guy at the front, right in the middle, he represents Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was a real life person. His name was Samuel Wilson. He was a meat packer. He used to have US stamped on his meat. And somebody said, "What does it mean?" He said, "Uncle Sam!"
Yeah, two of the members on the cart tonight was Terry Britton and Jesse Howes. They're actually celebrating 25 years with the same club. And as Malcolm said, this is the 40th year in Carnival. The black and white minstrels music. Yankee Doodle Dandy.
There's Jesse right in the front.
Yeah, there's Jesse there.
That's brilliant. That really is a brilliant cart. The Vagabonds, their 40th year, as we said. We're looking for greater success to the Vagabonds this evening. I thought they were very, very good. That's the generator, which is now, you remember how it used to be, generated with just an old machine, but now they're part of it. South Sea Snippers coming up now. These are the Kerry comedians from Castle Kerry, of course. And, well, they're South Sea Snippers. Last year they were Never Do a Tango with an Eskimo. They took 7 first prizes. Music, Ai Ai Musi by Modern Romance. Look at the blonde at the back. Oh! Oh, I'd do anything for a blonde.
Oh, I know you would. You know the idea of this cart is that the girls have got the scissors and they're trying to snip off the grass skirts of the men. I think they missed. There's blood all down their legs.
Oh, well. I can't say the last comment I was going to make there. This is the Carnival Collection float coming up now, and there's a lot of money going in, and to the credit of the North Petherton people and all of the people that are here this evening as guests of North Petherton, all the money goes to charity. It really is something which must be acknowledged. The Carnival float is collection float is by kind permission of Stacey's Motors. Thank you very much, Stacey's. Yeah, we dwelled a little while there on the collection float because it really means a lot. People think the carnival is crazy, but it's not that crazy. The money comes in and it goes to charity. We're looking now, this is the beginning of the second section. This is the Bridgewater Sea Cadet Band. And we'll have a long look at these. We don't want to talk through them. Just backing up a little. We're going to catch some little close-up shots now. Our mobile cameras in amongst them. Excellent. In behind them we've got the Phantoms Carnival Club of Coxleywick and Humpty Dumpty. I don't know if this cart's all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, what a lovely little pun you come out with now and again. Yeah, there's old Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Gun but Humpty together again. Of course,
obviously never had super glue in those days.
From the Springfield Carnival Club of Ilminster, we've got Candy Kisses. They're based at the Shrubbery Hotel in Ilminster. Last year they did Zippity Doodah, which took first in its class at Bridgewater, and 5 other prizes around the county. The music is Lollipop, Lollipop by the Mudlarks. We'll have a look at these. I like this one, John.
Yeah, this is one of these carts where they try and stick to 2 colours to get the more maximum effect. This year they've gone for pink and green, and it's certainly quite something to look at.
I like this song. The baby lollipop, I'll tell you why. You don't remember, it's by the Mudlarks. They come from Luton. There we go. I go hit lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 lollipop, 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 lollipop. Oh, the original music was written by a bloke. What was his name? Graham Cohen, and it was originally recorded in 1948 by Danny Kaye. What happened to my little blue book with all the knowledge? My little idiot book. The ARCC Carnival Club. And these are from Frome, and this is the Temple of the Rising Eagle. We can't find a number on them, that's why there was a slight delay. Okay, we've got him, but we can still look at him. Last year they did Superman. I don't even remember Superman. It was very impressive. They took a third prize at Wales, which was all they got. I think they may do a little better with this, but it's always difficult to judge abstract ideas. But the cart building really is sensational, John.
That's very neatly done, very neatly made. The thing about most of the carts is that you can make a cart out of hardboard, wood, whatever. But the main thing is, as long as you get the finish done nicely and the corners all neatly and painted well, that's how you win the money.
Thank you very much. This is the White Hart Carnival Club of Highbridge. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is their first year in Carnival. They started in January this year, and they're novices, but watch out for 1988. Hello! Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I can't even name the Seven Dwarfs, but I know they're 50-year-old this year, which is really great. Well done, White Hart. That's great. There she is, Snow White. Hello! This is our song, John. We're a couple of swells.
Oh, not half. It's being so swell that keeps us going here in the cold.
That's right. This is the Petherton Carnival Club of Midsummer Norton. And the old Judy Garland and Fred Astaire, I believe. Here we go. Oh, we will walk down the avenue. You sound just like Judy Garland. Oh, in fact, you look like Judy Garland. There's the old vintage Rolls Royce and the chauffeur. Seriously, we mustn't say to Mickey, this is a good entry. This is a very good entry. In the good old days of buttons and bows and bustles.
We're a couple of swells. We stop at the best hotels, but we prefer the country.
This is Lisa Mead from Frome, and she's the goddess of the sun. Last year, Lisa had 6 first prizes to her credit. Actually, she's got them to her credit this year. I'm sorry about that. This is Rock Around the Clock. I missed this on previous carnivals, but you look, he's got a clock and there's all sticks of rock around it. That's why it's Rock Around the Clock. Damien Mead from Frome, followed by Tracy Cook of Wincanton and Strike Up the Music. There she is, number 69. Last year she did Royal Blancmange, taking 6 first prizes and 4 seconds. She's only 14, and yet this is her 7th year in Carnival. Tracy, give us a smile. No. The Waterside Carnival Club presents Hey Mickey, and these are from High Littletown. Oh, part of the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse fan club. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. You take over a moment, John.
Yeah, this is one of my favourite all-time characters, old Mickey Mouse. His friend Donald Duck. What was the name of their dog? I keep thinking it was Pluto.
It was Pluto.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not Pluto, Pluto. Oh, Pluto, come here. That's my impression of Mickey Mouse. There's Mick. He's great. He's entertained children for years and years and years, and he will go on. He'll live forever. And we all love Mickey Mouse. You can't deny it. These are from Bridgewater, Newtown, I believe. We're looking for a number. And I think it's fair to say that it's very, very difficult at North Petherton because it's such a small village. It's difficult to line up the entrance. Oh, we've got a number. We're going to come up now. The computer is going to spill it out in just a moment. Number 13 we're looking for. No such line. Run. We know it's Newtown Juveniles and that's their entry. It's okay. Sorry about that. We had a little fallout with a computer. I believe it was the Newtown Carnival and they did the songs of the Beatles last year. This is their 2nd year. We've got the Highbridge Young Farmers Carnival Club now in their Tropical Madhouse. These girls are wearing their traditional Hawaiian skirts and t-shirts. I've often wondered, is it Hawaii or Hawaii?
It's Hawaii.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, look at the nuts on that guy. The coconuts. It's great fun. You can always rely on the young farmers to give you a good laugh. Oceana Carnival. These are from Bridgewater, and they are the Crusaders Carnival Club. We'll take a long look at these, riding around on dolphins, fishies. Oceana Carnival Club with all the South Pacific Islands are represented here. They're telling me now that somebody's just shouting out saying everything's working tonight, and they're sure they're going to get a first prize tonight. These floats, we looked as long as we could. These floats, they go on forever. They're really big. Right now we're looking at Caroline Hurley of North Petherton. She's sitting on top of the world. Last year she was a Harlequin. And we're hoping for great success from her. There she is, Caroline Hurley. Hello, Caroline. Thank you. Doug Leatherby now from Bridgewater. He's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Last year he was Gary Glitter, and he got a first prize. Gene Kelly, Doug Leatherby, does a lot of good work for the local charities. He collects a lot of money for the guide dogs for the blind, John.
That's him. That's the county favourite. The county well-known Doug Leatherby. He's absolutely raised thousands of pounds for charity.
Up the road now, we're looking at the very smoky, the Ultimate Warlord. And as soon as we find out who they are, we'll tell you. It's the Mendeville Carnival Club, the Ultimate Warlord. Banging out bags of smoke. Jonathan, I've got a Ford Cortina smokes like this wagon. We're going to talk now, because when they come on us, all that smoke's going to hit us and it's going to knock us right out. Hold tight, here we go. The Ultimate Warlord, Mendeville Carnival Club of Wales.
You know what you were saying about your Ford Cortina?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're making them by computer now in about 20 seconds. And I've got one of them.
I got a Friday night special. They want to hear about our cart. I want to hear about this carnival cart. Very good. Like I say, you've got a very good cart, but it's very difficult to win with an abstract idea like that. We're looking up the road now. In a moment we will identify this. This is called When the Cat's Away, when the cat's asleep. The cat's not napping, that's what it's called. And it's from the Luckyton Carnival Club of Colford. There's the cat, he's wide awake, but still the Mises have a good time. Ronnie Hilton, a windmill in Old Amsterdam. Well, I declare.
What does that say?
I've no idea. This is the Martins Carnival Club of Bolton. Baby training. They're on a train and they're all sitting on potties in the lower level. And that's what they're doing, baby training. There you go. All these lovely girls with their around their ankles. Comic feature and very, very good.
Oh, they're very good indeed. I like the one just behind the bear. He's so bow-legged his wife has to iron his underpants on a boomerang.
They're enjoying it, they're loving it. There's a lot of laughter around here with the crowd. And that's what it's all about. A little bit of fun, a little bit of nonsense. There's a good shot right up the road. We caught a sight there of the carnival, which is unwinding now from the back streets of North Petherton, coming down on us. We're looking now at the Chilly Willies. This is from the Newmarket Carnival Club of Bridgewater. A comic feature, Chilly Willies. Well, we just looked at that one. I wasn't drinking, I was just looking. Here comes a penguin down the slide. Perhaps not. Chilly Willies from the Newmarket Carnival Club of Bridgewater and their comic entry. This is the Masqueraders Carnival Club of Shackwick and their Tijuana fanfare. Last year they were past the port, blah blah blah, which took 3 first prize and 3 second prize and won a county cup in the comic section. There was dancing and singing to the Herb Alpert, Walk Don't Run. La, la, la. They're enjoying it, there's all the atmosphere there. There's a girl with a lot of action on the back. Let's pick her up. She's got a lot of action going there. There she goes. Oh, swing it out, sister. They love it, don't they? They really do it. They go through it. They love it. 140 we're looking at. And we can't identify them right now. 111. I've got that one. Snakes and Ladder. That's Hannah Field of North Petherton. And with her is Daniel Field of North Petherton. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Daniel. Down the road now, we're looking at the reign of Henry VIII, presented by the Pariah Carnival Club. There's King Henry at the front and his wives just behind. You know the name of Henry VIII's wives?
Oh yes, Malcolm, I know my history pretty well. Let me think now. There was Old Anne of Sleeves, Catherine the Arrogant, Jane Sycamore, and Old Anne Bowling Green.
Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard. There's Anne of Cleves, that's Catherine Howard. This represents Sir Thomas More, the executioner at the back, and the Princess Elizabeth there in the brown. There she is, Princess Elizabeth. The Pariah Carnival Club, who used to be called the Pig and Whistle Carnival Club. They've changed their names to Pariah. Pariah meaning the outcasts. Clutton Carnival Club of Clutton and Knights in White Satin. The music, of course, by the Moody Blues. Let's have a long, lingering look at this one because it is quite beautiful. Knights in White Satin. Never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. And that's the generator at the back, done up as the old jousting tent. From the King William Carnival Club of Glastonbury, we present the Royal Tattoo. Last year there were Sapphire Mandarins getting second at Bridgewater and a total of 23 cups around the county. Bill Shepherd on the tractor and Steve Shepherd built the horses. The Royal Tattoo. Jonathan, what about this then?
Now there's some nicely made models of horses. They are very, very difficult to make horses. You've only got to get the head or the legs a little bit out and they just look weird. But these look very, very nice indeed. Very well made.
And the swirl of the pipes coming up through to pick up the pipers at the back. All part of the Royal Tournament and the Royal Tattoo. We've got the pipers. There's one. A little generator at the back. There again, done up as a castle. Very good use. Right now we've got the wedding of Arthur and Guinevere presented by the Bohemians Carnival Club, and this is truly sensational. I wouldn't talk over this, I'm just going to look in awe. It's beautiful. Colour was a sensation. It was all in a beautiful mauve, lilac, beautiful. I really like that. I wonder if it'll win tonight. This is the Spirit in the Sky, and we're desperately trying to find a number, which we haven't got. It's from the Gorgons Carnival Club of Wales, the Spirit in the Sky. Well, they got an Indian right on there wearing glasses. That's authentic. Do you know they take Indian names from, they split the names of the mother and the father, the squaw and the brave. For instance, if an Indian called Passing Breeze married an Indian called Summer Wind, then their son would be called Passing Wind. The Royal British Legion Carnival Club of Weston-super-Mare. Girls, girls, girls. Oh, that was flat. From the song by the group called Sailor. Girls, girls, girls. And they're enjoying it. You didn't think I was going to tell that joke about Indians getting their names by looking out their tent, did you?
Yes, I did. I was about to leave the platform and disown you.
No. Mrs. D. Dredge of Shepton Mallet entered this cart. It is called the Martial Arts of the Orient. And they're actually called the Shambles Carnival Club, who's based in the King William Inn at Shepton Mallet. And this is their first year in Carnival. And we're going to try and identify it. The front is Kendo, then Tai Chi, Taekwondo, and an Asian foot soldier. And of course, karate, judo, and all the various martial arts associated with the Orient. There we go. Very nice. This one's good. John, you're going to take us through this one. It's the Snow's Timber and the Dragon from Snows.
Yeah, the Dragon from Snows, they come all the way from Glastonbury. This is actually a trade entry. And Snows Timber is part of the local community and entered the Dragon to support the wonderful local carnival they have here. Needless to say, it's all built of timber, which is what Snows is all about. And the main structure of the Dragon is formed from hydro air designed roof trusses, of which they supply thousands each year to the local builders.
That's it then, that's very good. You can see it's very clever. You can do amazing things with roof timbers. We can hear the music up the road. It's the sensational Griffins And I make no bones about it, I'm tremendously biased in favour of this club. They're living back in the old routine. Oh, I love this club. It's my old club. Griffin's Carnival Club present Penguin Parade. That's Jane Porter. I'm not going to talk too much about this. I think it's magnificent. I love the Griffins. They're real good artists, and they're going to go a long way with this as a good old-fashioned carnival club. John, what do you think of that then?
That was a very good one. They got fourth in the last carnival we saw in Bridgewater, and I think they should come very high up the ratings tonight. It's a nice colourful cart. I like the way they've got those balls spinning round on the what's the sea lions? The sea lions, I keep calling it.
Yes, they're powered by the Seal Motor Company. Seal. All right, please yourself. Up the road now. We got the Rock Beer Carnival Club of Exeter. Osa, oh! Last year they were the Night Flight to Venus. The music by Osabisa and Oja Awake. It's a Juvenile entry. John's going to take you through the next couple of entries.
Yeah, this is the Rock Beer Carnival Club from Exeter, and they're doing a song that's been used quite a lot in Carnival. In fact, the theme has even been used. Osa, 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 oh. If you saw the Carnival tape from last year, they did Night Flight to Venus. And their music is by Oja Awake. Three of the little members on the cart today have got some birthdays. So let's all say a happy birthday to Anna, Matthew and Sarah. I don't know which is which, but they're all there. Once again, there's a lad up there in the white's got the easiest job of the lot. He's laying down there enjoying himself while everybody else has to move around. That's nice, that's pretty, plenty of light, plenty of colour. We're looking up the road now to the Globe Carnival Club of Wales, dancing with the captain, all the sailor boys and the sailor girls. Last year they did Santa Claus and they got third place in Bridgewater. This year they're using the music of Paul Nicholas, dancing with the captain. In the boat there you'll see a lady by the name of Gladys Parsons, and she's been with the club for all of its 20 odd years. And driving the tractor was a man by the name of Mike O'Neill. He doubles as electrician, and being an electrician they affectionately call him Dracula, the Prince of Darkness. That's the Globe Carnival Club, dancing with the captain. Another little exhibit there. We haven't actually got the number of it, so we can't really tell you too much about it, except to say that it's the Ark Rudrum. The animals went in 2 by 2, the hippopotamus and the kangaroo. And just at the bottom it said at Priory Close Vet Surgery. So it's obviously something to do with Mr. Rudrum, the local vet here, I should think. Just behind them you can see the van and the float which is another trade entry really, but it's a group of members no doubt belonging to the county stores, and this year they're doing Pop It on a String. Here's a shot of some of the crowds. They try and find anywhere to sit they can so they can get a good view of the carnival, up on the wall anywhere. I've been in the county stores in Taunton and had a very nice cup of coffee.
This is the Mexican Fiesta from the Pegasus Carnival Club. It's holiday time in Mexico.
Yeah, this is a club that used to do tableaux presentation and went over to viewing features. Well, I suppose if nothing else, you keep warmer by moving around.
The music, La Banda, from Las Lobas.
Ah, the pretty senoritas. Speaking of pretty senoritas, I happen to know there's a young lady who couldn't be on the cart this year by the name of Joanne. Joanne Greenslade, that is. She comes from a carnival family because Mum and Dad are both carnivalites as well. Joanne, all the members of the Pegasus Carnival Club send you their warmest love and best wishes, and come to that, so do we. How does the song go, Marga? Malcolm, how does the song go? Joanna, I can't forget the girl they called Joanna.
I'll mention a pretty girl. Hot John goes all haywire. Joanna, the members of the club dedicate this one to you, and so do we. Harlequins Carnival Club of Broome present Mary Poppins. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you sound atrocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's taken from the Walt Disney production in 1964, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Mary Poppins from the Harlequins Carnival Club of Broome. We're getting excited here because this is going on. It's all going well, and we love it. There's the chimney sweeps. I don't even remember the film. The chimney sweep dance was quite sensational. Dobbins, followed by the Mendip Hospital Carnival Club of Wales and their egg extravaganza. Last year they were Royal Flashwick, took first at Glastonbury, second at Wales and Midsummer Norton. They were invited to the Easter Parade in London last year and they had a very enjoyable time there. Their extravaganza.
Yeah, this is the nurses from the Mendip Hospital. Oh, they put on a beautiful presentation this year. Malcolm, I once knew a nurse from Mendip Hospital. Do you know, she was very educated. She could speak 9 languages and she couldn't say no in any one of them.
I knew a girl, and this is true, from Mendip Hospital, and if any of you Mendip Hospital people buy this tape, send me a card, let me know how she is. Her name was Starlight Stella. She was quite a character. Like he's quite a character as well. Mendip Hospital Carnival Club of Wales and their extravaganza. We're going to do a quick time check now, just let you know how we're going on. It's exactly 16 minutes past 8 o'clock. We've been running for an hour now, and we're looking up the road now at North Petherton. Oh, excuse me, I hiccuped then, that's very rude. And this beautiful evening, the 7th of November, carnival time at North Petherton. And this is the Macintosh Carnival Club of Bath and their workers' playtime. Understand the workers' playtime. We see all the different workers, the baker, the butcher, the fireman, all going around working and having a lot of fun. What's he doing in bed with a bottle of scotch and a whip and a woman? That's more your sort of cup of tea than mine, John.
I don't like scotch at all. If I'm going to go to bed with anything, it's going to be Pernod, Ouzo or Cointreau.
Yes, but what about the women? We're looking at the World Carnival Club of Street. Voyage to New Horizons. And they've got fluorescent tubes for the first time, and that's their paddles are fluorescent tubes. And this is very impressive. And they're using Osa.
This is very cleverly done actually, Malcolm, because I expect you can see it on the video there. The supply for the tubes actually is on a wire which goes up their sleeve, down through the hole of their dress and in through the bottom of their legs to the floor.
Let's hope they don't get a short circuit anywhere. Thank you very much, Wirral Carnival Club. Right now we're going to look up the road and we got Wells and Glastonbury Young Farmers Club. Speedy Come Home, based on Speedy Gonzales by Pat Boone. That's Rosita at home waiting for Speedy to come home. Like I say, they've already won a first prize. A lot of fun, a lot of laughs. That's what Carnival's all about. I'm having a lot of fun and a lot of laughs here. Number 91 we've got in picture there. And that's young Leatherby, I do believe. Norman John Leatherby from Bridgewater and Fizzy Drink. He looks canned to me, absolutely canned.
That, of course, is the nephew of the famous Doug Leatherby we were telling you about earlier on.
Absolutely right. The Gremlins Carnival Club. The Matadors on parade. The music, Viva España by Sylvia. The guy at the front there is Malcolm Cattle. He's been in Carnival for 25 years. Congratulations, Malcolm. Beautiful costumes, beautiful card. 120 foot in length. This year we're off to sunny Spain.
This is the first year that the Gremlins have used a lot of perspex to make up these models, and they look very effective, I must say, with the lights behind them.
There's the bull on the generator, you can't quite see it now. And all these people are actually mounted on a generator on a light set. 14 people mounted on the generator, terrific.
There at the back in the blue is Nikki. Nikki Smythe it is. My goodness me. Nikki was on the stage doing some wonderful work. She's been on more laps than a napkin.
Ian Underwood of Street, better known as Hot Rod. And he's your favourite scarecrow. He's got 25 yards of baler twine under his hat. Last year is old Mother Wiley.
Did you say he had how many yards of baler twine?
25 yards. He's got that inside his head as well. The Vikings. The rescue of the Viking Princess from the Hockey Duck Carnival Club. Last year they were the Bargees Rest. This represents the Vikings and their raids to Britain. It's normally thought that the Vikings did battle with the English, but it's not so. In 1263 the Vikings had a battle at Largs near Glasgow, and there's a monument there to show it. And this is their attempt to rescue the princess. There's the princess behind bars. There she is, and that's the lady the Vikings are desperately trying to rescue. This is Joanne Kingston of Wincanton, and her entry is called Liberty. Obviously, the Statue of Liberty. The symbol of hope and freedom to millions of the refugees from Europe. There you go, Joanna. The statue, of course, given by the people of France to America. Bring me your poor and your huddled masses. Joanna, who's crazy on Hunky Chunky Dunster. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking up the road now to the Marketeers Carnival Club. A big club, a hot favourite, and they've got to power down. The worst news you could ever say to any club. They've lost their power. The lights are out. And that's straight away 10 points down. No chance on winning this evening. They'll be heartbroken. They'll carry on. They'll do their show. But I'm as unhappy as they are. I mean, well, John, what can we say? This is a tragedy for Carnival and a tragedy for the Marketeers.
Yeah, this is indeed one of the tragedies of Carnival. You work all the year round to make a beautiful cart with beautiful lighting, and you test the generator out and it goes all the time, and then for this one period of about 1.5 to 2 hours and the generator fails. What can you do? There's nothing you can do about it. When you're halfway around on the Carnival procession and the generator goes, you can't start messing around with it then. But they're going on. You can see them now with the lights from our video.
I was just going to say that our lights are giving them light. They're getting tremendous applause here, and I'm clapping, John's clapping, everyone around me is clapping. It's heartbreaking. I mean, I really am torn up to see this, because they wanted to win tonight, or they wanted to lose because they weren't good enough. They don't want to lose because the power failed.
And I've just been given a quick message from one of the members. They're working hard on the generator. You can see the generator, that sort of orangey yellow colored thing there. and they're working hard on it, and they hope to have the power back in about 10 minutes, but too late for us.
Show goes on. This is the Chameleon and Cunningham Carnival Club of Frome, Death of the Arctic Queen. Very good, very good. We've got a friend up here on stage with us. This is Mr. Dave Facey. What do you think of the carnival so far, Dave?
It's fine, it's good.
Who do you think's going to win this evening?
Don't ask silly questions like that, I'm too involved.
He's too involved. Okay, are we going to break down now? These are the Confederate Breakers Country and Western Club, CB Club of Highbridge, and they're mounted men. Now, I didn't do these justice before. They are using authentic costumes. Try and get some close-ups on the costumes, because these are authentic costumes as worn by the mountain men. Genuine copies, actually authentic copies, authentic costumes by these men.
Now, you may not know that they're also members of the Southern Rebellion Wild West Show team, and they've appeared on ice at the Bristol Ice Rink doing Wild West reenactments.
The Phantom of the Opera, the search for the lovely Christine, presented to you by the Willses Carnival Club of Bridgewater. The top scene shows the Opera House. I should say that the carnival cart is split into two sections. It's receiving an ovation. An ovation, no less than an ovation. The people around here are cheering. In the bottom deck there, it's Christine and the Phantom of the Opera. This is of course based on the Andrew Lloyd Webber. There she is, Christine, just behind is the Phantom, and above the Opera House. First prize in Bridgewater. John, your comments.
This is a really unusual cart, and obviously of a very popular nature, because everybody knows how well the Phantom of the Opera show is doing in London.
We're looking at Tracy Allen of Frome, and it's Quack an Egg. Tracy's aged 11-year-old, and she's been in Carnival for 5 years. Last year she was a spring cabbage. And we got E. Allen now of Frome, and he's sitting on top of the world, number 36 behind. He's 13-year-old. He's been in Carnival for 5 years. Last year he's Pinocchio.
Yvonne, actually. That's Yvonne.
You don't spell Yvonne with an E. And Sharon Allen of Frome, Buttons and Bows, number 35. She's aged, doing a Carnival for 5 years. Last year she was Rainbow Bright. And number 33 is Sam the Seal. Last year he was Count Dragon, and he had 2 seconds and a third. We're looking at the Watchfield Carnival Club now, and Puff the Magic Dragon, based on the Pete Seeger song. Last year they were Ghostbusters. Magic Dragon. We're going to pop back now to the Cannington College, and their farmers go on holiday. There they are, all the farmers, all on holiday. And what are farmers? They go on holiday in Wellington boots and straw. There's always a tradition of young farmers, and these are carrying it on, just have a hell of a good time, and don't matter, does it? We've never seen the one behind. We got no idea what it is. 3 little pigs. John, you're better. 3 little pigs and a big bad wolf. And he's going to huff and puff and blow the house down. There's the wolf. He's going to try and blow that house down. Behind us, a house made of wood, which he blew down, and in behind that is the house made of straw, which the wolf blew down, but they were all safe in the house made of brick. Is that any relation to you? That no, perhaps not. Robot Man by the Bath Pull Inn Carnival Club just outside of Taunton. That's lovely, there she is. She's enjoying herself, the Robot Man. And there's a young fellow on there. If we can catch him at back. The only guy on the cart. There he is, give me a wave. No, he's looking the wrong way. He's absolutely dedicated to Carnival. All his life is going to be into Carnival. I met him just before and he loves it. He loves Carnival, every aspect. Up the road now, we take no responsibility for these. They're from Bridgewater. They're Merv's Carnival Club. They're called, wait for it, the Motherwell Mac and Black Minstrels. Last year they were Barbadian Bouncing Babies. They do more to destroy racial relations than any other club in Somerset. They love it. And here they're going to do a little exhibition of their Highland fling straight from Barbados. See you, Jimmy!
I'll tell you this much, Malcolm. I'd sooner be black than gay.
Why's that?
Because you don't have to go home and tell your mother you're black.
Oh, I get arrested for that laugh. British Flag Carnival Club coming on now and all that jazz. Last year they were the Video Invaders. The tractor at the front is a grand piano. There it is. A grand piano or a tractor, whichever you wish. Very good. Very clever. And now we'll take it all in all its glory. There's all the helpers coming along behind the British flag. They take it so serious. It's all about getting it right on the night. There's the engineer by the generator.
Let's have your money. Keep going, that's what we like to hear. All for good calls, all appreciation of ladies. Nothing good, you don't need money. Throw your money in.
No.
All this goes down on the video. The form is in the official program. What is the video now? You're in your let me see what's I'll take yours at that. Looking, shouting, thank you. All for good cause, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your hands out your pockets. All you have on top of the wall, come on, throw it over. Get in there. Put about 2 minutes before the time.
That is. All right, we're looking now to Somerset and South Avon Federation of Young Farmer Clubs and the Combine Harvester push. They pushed that from some tremendous distance and they raised £600 for the riding for the disabled. And we're looking a long way up the road now because there was a slight gap there, which is why we paused. And we're looking, let me see if I can identify this. I do know it. It's the Cavaliers Carnival Club and their New Horizons, New Beginnings. We're looking at the Cavaliers Carnival Club, New Beginnings. They had tremendous bad luck in the previous carnival in Bridgewater where they had a bad accident, but they put the club cart back together and they're on the road. Last year they were the Medieval Beginners, Medieval Entertainers, and this year the music is The New Beginning by Buck Fizz. A new beginning. Well, this club's got 3 wonderful girls in there. 3 Three sisters. I don't think there's another club with three sisters. That's Kim, Carol, and the other one.
Yeah, the other one's Karen. She's a very beautiful girl.
There she is there in the green. That's the incredibly beautiful Karen.
Yeah, they said she ought to have been a film star.
Yeah, she looks like a film star, but she's clever enough to know that there's only room in this world for one Daffy Duck. So she stays out of movies.
May I offer my love and sympathy to Carol. Now, there was a bit of an accident at Bridgewater and she got a broken arm. So get well soon, Carol, and be back with us soon.
I hope it's not her drinking arm. But we don't know this one. We can't identify it right now. It's number 72. It's the Trinity Saints Carnival Club of Taunton, Spanish School of Riding. Last year they were a day at the races, which got them a second and a third prize. And this entry has already got them a second in their hometown carnival, Taunton. Central Somerset Breakers of Langport and their Daffy's Disco. This is it, Daffy's Disco. There's Daffy Duck. I've just been talking about Daffy Duck. They said they don't care if it rains. Look at their quack quack, they're going to enjoy a quack. Malcolm, give Sharon a wave. She's in the back and the centre. Hello, Sharon. I'd know you anywhere with them lips. Daffy's Disco.
Here we go then, coming in behind then, and it's the Handpits Carnival Club. Music on the move. We got 9 youngsters on the float, all aged between 4 and 17, and they're using the music by James Last playing Obla-dee, Last year they did Goldfinger and described themselves as the ambassador of Shaftesbury in Dorset.
Awful young, this lot. I mean, I'm not supposed to. It's like 4 and 5 year olds involved. They can't be very old, and this must be one of the youngest clubs at all. Music on the move. Manpits, not Handpits, Manpits. You may have noticed as this carnival's been going along now that there are an awful lot of sea creatures based on the ocean. See, here's another one, and this is number 18 is St. Peter's Carnival Club of Yeovil and his Ocean Riders, with all these lovely girls, young girls actually. It's a juvenile entry, all riding on dolphins. Quite startling in there. They're blue and silver, and a very, very good idea this. Ocean Riders, St. Peter's Carnival Club of Yeovil.
Now this is another one that's just concentrated on a couple of colours. This time they've got blue and green, or blue and turquoise, could I say. And I don't know, they always seem to come out very effective, these two colour schemes.
Coming up now on a lovely mermaid, sat on a rock in a cave. There she is. Thank you. Here's another club. This is the Wind Whistle Carnival Club of Western Supermare. Camelot, brick built, and unfortunately their lights have gone as well. 10 points down, no chance of winning. They're carrying on, and that's the spirit of Carnival. And my chair just collapsed. I don't know, you got to bang in. It's the spirit of Carnival, and it's so sad. And I mean, I really hate to see this when the lights go down. Good luck to you anyway in the carnivals that come on later on. I'm sure you're just as sick as I am. We're looking here at the Somerset Army Cadet Force of Froome detachment. You can always tell us. Oh, that's me and my technical coordinator just flashing in here. We're looking at the Somerset detachment now. The Somersets were the fastest marching pace of all the regiments, I do believe. Tremendous fast march. They sure whipped past, didn't they? A couple of collectors going through. And we're getting all the sort of ambiance. And that's a good word of the carnival. They've got no numbers on these people and we can't identify them. And the numbers on the back is 110. So if we catch, that's the Muppet Babies, Duncan Darren and company from North Petherton. The Pinball Wizard. These are the Cross Rifle Colts of Bridgewater. Last year they were swinging Surflin, which had a second and a third prize. There's 20 youngsters on this card, aged between 8 and 14, and this is their 8th year in Carnival. Pinball Wizard. There they go, the music. Tommy. Pinball Wizard. By Elton John. Superheroes. Meet the Martians. These are the Brown Straws Carnival Club of Chard. All the superheroes are there. Batman at the front with a couple of Martians either side of them. Oh, saucer. We got a Batman, a couple of Batmen in there, a Spider-Man, all doing their sensational dance. There's a little delay now. Oh, this is Lisa and Elizabeth Arney of Taunton. Lord and Lady Snow. Last year they did Santa Claus and took first prize at North Petherton. Lord and Lady Snow, just whizzing by. We're looking now at Charleston Park. This is presented by the Buccaneers Carnival Club. High Bridge. I've got all their music and all their lights working tonight and they're so happy. Charleston, based on the dance to Charleston, which came from the town Charleston, Virginia. I'm very lucky to have me with me tonight, a local celebrity from Bridgewater. This is Mr. Dave Facey, and a moment while I just talk about the next one. Sorry, Dave, I'll be with you in just a moment. The next entry on behind this is it. This is Sam Vantra of Chaplainsley. There's the Phantom of the Opera, and they keep winning loads and loads of prizes. So up there, I want to talk to him. The Phantom of the Opera, Sam Vantra. Dave Facey is the very high standard this year of all the carts, all the floats and the walking entries, don't you think?
Oh yeah, they're all winners. They're all winners.
I think so. I think we're winners and we're privileged to be here watching them. We're looking now at Mr. S.J. Addicott of Wells and the Carpet Squadron, all flying around on their magic carpets. The music, of course, 4077 Squadron. Right now we've got Mr. D.G. Brinicum of Watch It and it's Dolly's Day Out, Would You Like to Come, and his dog.
Last year he did do it yourself. It's fourth year in Carnival. He's had 4 first prizes. Where's his dog? There's his dog helping pull a cart. Mr. Bridicum, have watched it. Fantastic.
On back when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey, blondes have all the fun, John. We'll talk about this one. This is Dragons Carnival Club, and they're a local entry from just up the road. That's the Swan, North Petherton. The computer's just gone down on us, but I know about this. And start trekking by the Firm, the music from the Firm. Got the #1 in the charts. We've got a little computer problem, so I'll just talk this through on my own and we'll look at it. Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, two Klingons, and all the crazy people of North Petherton. The music is ABBA. It's by the Limekiln Carnival Club of Bridgewater. And their presentation this year, Monopoly. Based on the world famous and the best-selling board game until Trivial Pursuits came along. That is Monopoly. Right at the back there's the guy who went to jail. Do not collect £200, go straight to jail. And we've all played this game, we all love it. I never win, but I hope Lime can win. We're looking now at number 46. And of course, these are, he said, the fastest chimney sweeps in the West by R&I Davy of Highbridge. And that's closely followed by number 115. That's Christmas by the Fireside by N. Pettit of Bridgewater. The Starlight Carnival Club presents Supercalifragilistic, of course based again on the Mary Poppins film. Two clubs so far apart, yet they do practically the same cart. Based on Mary Poppins, produced by the Walt Disney Company in 1964. Directed by George Stevenson, one of the most successful films in the Walt Disney career. It's a collective float by the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, who do such a grand job. Actually, not a collective float, it's just an exhibition of a display of the inflatables, the inshore inflatables used by the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. This is a special by Fred Searle. It depicts how Carnival used to be, with the horses pulling the floats along. If we could come in now, we're going to look, see if we can catch this. There it is, the horses pulling the floats along. This is number 21 on your programs, if you've still got a program. Number 21, which of course is filling in by the Bridgewater Young Farmers Club, of course. And there they are, filling in all the cavities in the teeth. There's a guy with a little mallet. We get them tapping in our heads now and then when you got a toothache. From the YMCA Carnival Club of Bridgewater, puppet playtime. Pinocchio is the model, and the little girl who looks like a model with the red hair, that's the lovely Denise Weber. There she is. Hello, Denise. How you doing? We got Jiminy Cricket and a pirate in the little helicopters up above. And the little girl in green there, that's Peter Pan. There you go, Peter Pan. Toy soldiers, rag dolls, and all the rest, which represent the puppets' playtime. You'll be happy with that. Well, here we got Morris dancing now. This is number 28 on your program, if you've still got a program in hand. Morris folk from the Mohicans Carnival Club of Bridgewater. These people have been training for years to get this right, or at least a year. That's the tractor driver. He looks half kind. Half their lights have gone. They're still carrying on. They've been training on acorns and spring water. If you believe that, you believe anything. There we go. Traditional in the West Country, the Morris dancing and the Morris folk. That's of course in the comic feature section. And that's a lady who loves her carnival. We've got the School of Magic now from the Young at Heart Carnival Club of Western Zoyland. All the girls are fellas and all the fellas are girls. You could do a lot of magic with these, John. Alright, this is Punch and Judy now coming up, and this is from the Colts Carnival Club of Froome. They're a tremendous entry. That's the way to do it! Punch and Judy with the dragons, eating the sausages, Punch and Judy. It's good, we've all loved Punch and Judy in the past. Got a nose on it. They're crazy.
for? You're getting all carried away.
Britannia Carnival Club of Castle, Kerry, Oceans of Fantasy. Once more, dolphins, fish, and seawater. A lot of this in this year's carnival. Okay, we're carrying on with the lovely ladies riding the fishies and the little pearls and the shells. Beautiful colours, John. Beautiful fantasy cart for the Britannia Carnival Club. How'd you like this one, John?
Yeah, they're all the way from Castle Kerry, and they've concentrated on a couple of colours again. Looks like blue and pink this time. And look at the nice effect of that wave in the background and the shells there.
Unusual to see material for the floor of the cart, and these have done it very, very well. Congratulations. And a very big fish on the back covering the generator. I like the way that modern clubs cover the generators. It's so much better. You used to see the old-fashioned with the tractor at the front and a great big engine at the back. Now they all make it part of the float. They cover it all in. I've lost my mammy. This is from the Dolphin Carnival Club of North Wootton. The record's of course by Rolf Harris. And this is a lot of fun with some beautiful little babies on here. Look at the size of that baby, John. Because I understand you were a bonny bouncing baby.
Oh, it was a great surprise to my mother when I was born, you know, Malcolm.
Why is that?
Well, it was a great surprise to me as well. All I could say for the first 18 months was Dada, Dada.
I've seen your birth certificate, some soldiers. Look at the size of that baby. Oh my goodness me. Don't ever give me one like that. We're talking about Jailhouse Rock now. This is presented by the Aces Carnival Club. Jailhouse Rock by the king of them all, Mr. Elvis Presley, the king. There's some of the loveliest waters I've ever seen there. Let's rock! Everybody, let's rock! Everybody in the old cell block! What the ass is through the stairhouse block? They're enjoying it, it's great fun. Jailhouse Rock! Oh yeah! Carnival Club present Ole Ole! The spirit of Mexico! The music, La Bamba by Las Lobas! Big cars, big girls, plenty of fun! They got some lovely girls on this float. Really beautiful. We enjoyed it so very, very much. That actually took us totally by surprise. That was the last cart in this carnival. And we're going to take a long look up the road now while I just detach my microphone. Hold on. We're loaded, we're free, we're moving, we're looking at the road. There's crowds. This is down the road where the carnival's still running. If we look up the road, you'll see thousands of people moving around. North Petherton's absolutely jam-packed. They're in coaches, they're from Wales, they're from Devon, they're from Dorset, they're from everywhere, and they've all enjoyed this magnificent spectacle. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got through just nearly a bottle of Cointreau. The computer went down. It got cold. We were losing breath. Look at him. That's looking at the road. That's a great sight. This is what North Petherton's all about. Look, jam-packed. They've got to squeeze the carts through. I don't know who this guy is talking here. It's probably me. John, we're going to just say goodbye now. We're going to say goodbye to North Petherton. We're going to say thank you very, very much to a wonderful committee, because we love the committee here. They treat us so well. John, say goodnight. I'll say goodnight. John, say goodnight.
Yes, good night, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a beautiful carnival, lots of colour, lots of surprises. And are we going to make any predictions about who's going to win, Malcolm?
I think it must be the Ramblers, because Marketeers' lights went out and Ramblers are so hot, they're hot favourites. Ramblers are going to take it. I think Phantom of the Opera is going to take it, and Pentathlon's going to take it. Pentathlon's going to be the county champions. Thank you all very, very much for coming here. Thank you for buying the video. We hope we've done it justice. Come and see the carnival for yourself, because it's better live. But this is good, because this will last forever. Good night. God bless. Good night to you all.